Today I will be talking about my PowerPoint, which was on single women, the vulnerability population of single women in a household by themselves. Vulnerability is the susceptibility to harm that stems from an interaction between resources available to individuals and communities. Some examples that I did about it were development problems, personal incapacities, disadvantages, social status, and so forth. The overview of it was despite the efforts of the U.S. to reduce or eliminate disparities, access to resources still remains unequal. Research suggests Americans living in poverty are affected in largest in the poor health care and disability conditions. More overview about that. There are a host of vulnerable populations. For example, economically disadvantages, low income children, the elderly, the homeless, individuals with human immunity deficiency virus, better known as HIV. Um, the degree of the vulnerability can be affected by either race, ethnicity, age, income, insurance coverage, etc. Vulnerable population mothers. The impact of family structure plays a significant role in raising children. Households with other women parents have dramatically increased within the past 3 decades. Research supports that single mother household tends to lead to poor metabolically control compared to two parent households. The rationale is there's a demand to discuss the challenges faced on behalf of the single mother population. Single mothers face a slew of challenges that affect the wellness of their household. Um, Challenges that single mothers come with coping with a lost loved one, well, lost lover, friend, a fellow parent. That means like by them being a single parent, they may lose the other parent in the household. Even maybe they may lose friends, being that they have to deal with the child or kids at that time. Assuming additional roles and responsibilities enable and adjusting to the new role and circumstances, providing continuity and avoiding disruption in household children. Other challenges cause like prejudice and stigma, adequate care and foster the needs of the children, meaning they may not have the resources to be placed in daycare or Head Start or preschool, just depending on the what the mother don't have, what resources the mother don't have. Low self esteem, feelings of doubt that they won't be able to accomplish their normal goals before they had a child. So that would be a major challenge for the mother. She having to adjust her goals and the way of her living, being that she is now the mother of the child and she's basically the full time parent at that moment. Um, Single mothers have a lack of recognition. They suffer from environment and social changes, meaning they have to change their way of living. I know, like now in today's generation, we see single parents will be like at the earliest 16, maybe 15, maybe earlier than that. A lot of early 20-year olds have kids nowadays. That means they will not be able to go to college. They won't be able to go to parties with their friends. Um, any type of fun activity, they have to rearrange that to get into parent mode. They're also, like I said before, their goals will be hindered. So they will have to rearrange goals, maybe put their goals aside to have a better, I would say, life and better living arrangements for their child. Suggestion to single mothers. The stress of a single parent is ultimate pressure. With the lack of share in responsibility and decision making, single parents must make an effort to create an environment for wellness. Um, the environment wellness collective effort are focused on variables. How to combat being part of a vulnerable population. Get a handle on finances, meaning the mother can get a job. Maybe she'll get on government assistance for the time being. Me personally, in my opinion, I don't believe people should use government assistance for so long. I feel like it should be a goal of as to trying to get off the government assistance. So budgeting money, keeping track of household bills, increase income by contacting employment agency and, like I said, temporary agency like SSI, food stamps, WIC, whatever needs to be done to have the child's well-being. However, the parents should want to the mother, well, the single mother should also want the goal as to get off the government assistance and have a job where she won't be living paycheck to paycheck. Also, we have talks. Advise children of the younger generation to be abstinence and wait to marriage. However, we are living in a time where a lot of kids are getting pregnant nowadays. So we want to stress the importance of how to use protection, birth control, and things of that nature. Also have sex education classes. Find the support and use it. Do not settle to trying to be in a super moment. That's even if like the single mother has to go out and reach out to a loved one, preferably their parents, but if not, somebody who will care for them and the child to steer them in the right direction. Um, Also, keep a daily routine. If you like, for instance, I have a daughter, so her daily routine will be to wake up, go to school, eat breakfast, get out of school, and normally she'll do her homework. Maybe she'll watch TV, but we try to have her in bed around 8 or 9 o'clock, so she will have her full hours of rest. Let a kid be a kid. That's a good one. Refrain from allow the stress of parent affect you and treating your children like children. Remember, children are not responsible for being born. With that being said, I hate when parents like to grow their kids up. It's good for them to be in a child's place and stay in a child's place, and have that child's growing up experience and not try to grow them up too fast. Um, Positivity. Children are directly affected by the mood and attitude of the parents. So, encouraging the child, even though they don't have both parents in the house, let them know that they are special. Let them know that they can accomplish their goals. Set goals. If they don't have goals, talk to your child. Be in your child's life. Make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to in the classroom. If they're playing extracurricular activity, go support them. Let them know that you are there for them. Take care. Exercise on a normal basis. Go to the doctor. Get checkups. Keep yourself happy. Find good child care, quality child care. A lot of daycares have been getting in trouble for actually putting their hands on kids. So a daycare where they'll be able to learn and not just learn, but be a kid, a safe environment, someone you could be comfortable with. This was my PowerPoint and my presentation. I feel like this is a uh, very common community by parents getting pregnant at an early age and getting divorced, maybe broke up with the boyfriend or the husband or fiance or whatever. So I feel like we should pay attention more to this population because they need our help as far as being stirred in the right direction, the correct resources, and to get their kids the best education and the best environment they need. Thank you.